In the next week or so, we are supposed to find out the future plans for Grounded. The news could come as soon as this weekend during a charity livestream, but will definitely be revealed on November 16th. I've been asked what I would like to see in that update. While I agree new content would be cool, or plans for a future DLC like going into the house, shed, or other yards would be interesting, all these things take a backseat to the elephant in the room. Following are a few clips from my most recent livestream which illustrate the biggest thing that needs to be addressed before any new content is added to Grounded. Please stick around until the end and I'll give my full thoughts on what I want to hear this week from the devs. Oh, by the way, this one, literally you can, if you want to, you can just stand on the bucket. So basically for the antlions, you just stand there and hold your shield up, stun lock them. Or stand up top and shoot them like this. Are you kidding me? They can't come out of the tunnels. Hey guys, what new content should we add? Hey, let's add an inside of the house content where there's, I don't know, bed bugs, but they get stuck on the carpet fibers and you can just shoot them with your bow and kill them. Hey guys, let's add a pet lizard. It's an iguana, but it's inside of its little cage and you can just shoot through little cracks in the cage and kill it. Next update, 1.6. Bow stamina usage increased by 97%. You can only shoot one shot at a time. He just got himself impaled in this umbrella. We're gonna get full antlion gear without me killing any of the... Well, I killed the first one legit. This is just so dumb. I have never played a game with this many, like, with this much bullshit happening. Holy shit, dude. I've never played a survival game where literally every enemy gets stuck on everything. This is full release LMAO. Yes, this is a full release game. We are 5 weeks after full release. This is the 4th of 5 antlions that I've cheesed. I am the cheese whiz. Hey, look, guys, we're taking the antlion to its little... It's sort of like having a little vacation right there. Okay, so this is the new strat for farming antlions. Literally kite them all up under this umbrella because they're dumb and they get stuck on it. You can get full antlion armor and full freaking... I'm going to have tier 3 armor and I can make the antlion greatsword. Oh my god, it's 100% success rate. They get stuck there every single time. According to the patch notes, multiple times, when this is happening right here and they can't reach me, they're supposed to de-aggro. This is the best survival game I've ever played. And if you say anything different, the antlion shouldn't get stuck on the umbrella, it should run away. It's supposed to be if they can't reach you, they run away. Not if you're not aggroing them. Because there was a point where you would have to literally get down, like I would get on a rock, shoot a bug, and then it would start running away and I have to get down and keep shooting it. Now you literally can just stand there because they broke something. Why isn't it jumping across the water? Can toss one gum nugget? Do I just hide in corner and cheese the assistant manager with arrows? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Masterful game design here, boys. It died from the bleed damage. Nice. Look. Okay, so you can cheese them by shooting the one on the hill that can't get out, standing on a flower pot, getting them stuck on the umbrella, getting stuck on the water. Does anybody know of any other cheese methods we can have here? Dies from bleed damage. Excellent. Oh look, now I'll stand on the bucket. Can I get up here? Oh, that's number 5. That was unexpected. Okay. Interesting. New cheese method discovered. I should go work for Velveeta, or who the hell makes cheese? I should move to Wisconsin. Can the state of Wisconsin sponsor me? It got stunned from hitting my shield, you bot. What an actual bot, dude. Oh, baby, now you guys are really in trouble. Now I have 50% poison resist, bitch. Oh my god. Literally, these bugs get stuck on everything.
Don't think my go-to spider elimination strategy is gonna be much use on that.
Guys, this video is clickbait. You can't cheese the wolf spider that's under the leaf anymore. You can't do it. Holy shit, this is easier than it used to be. You used to have to actually move down the stump to the right spot. This idiot's just standing here taking it. Guys. Guys. Can't cheese the wolf spider that's underneath the leaf anymore. It would make my year if the person who programmed the AI in this game would watch my streams. So those clips probably make it pretty clear what I would like to hear about in this update, and that's improvements for the Bugs AI. In fact, the Bugs AI, in my opinion, probably needs a complete rework, which will probably take an extensive amount of time if they're willing to invest time into that. With the game being the way it is right now, adding onto it with further content, anything new like a new place to go or new bugs or new armors or stuff like that, I don't see how that's going to add anything substantial to the game other than like a little bit more things to do. But overall, it's just piling on top of the foundation that already is lacking. If you add a new bug, what does that matter if half the other bugs get stuck on terrain or if they glitch out or get stuck in rocks? This video, I didn't even show it. I have clips of bugs literally still spawning in rocks, getting stuck in rocks, phasing through rocks, phasing through walls. I've seen friends play the game. I've seen people play the game after 1.0 that never even knew about these things happening, and I've heard their feedback basically saying it's kind of frustrating when the bugs literally just get stuck on everything, and it kind of takes away from the experience. That first time you get chased down by a wolf spider, it's terrifying, but if the next time it just gets stuck on a piece of grass or on a log or something like that, and you can just sit there and kill it, it just completely takes away from the game. So what I would like to hear in this next update is that they're going to be working on the bugs AI to further improve it. Also, I'd love to hear some work being done on further performance improvements, especially co-op. I know a lot of people, including myself, have still been experiencing poor co-op after 1.0. If you're not the host, everybody who says they're having a great experience, I'm sure you're probably playing as host. I know many people have commented during my live streams and in my videos. People I've talked to personally, they have said when they're playing co-op and they're not the host, it just runs poorly. Some people have even said they've quit the game because it got to an unplayable state. even after the improvements with cleaning up the food that was being hoarded by the ants or whatever they did with that, I'm still having performance issues. Last week when I was streaming, after about an hour or two, I literally had to completely super quit the game and restart because the game just started completely falling apart. It was turning into a slideshow for no reason. I think it may have had to do something with the fact that I had the sap sconces and the sap torch, the lights around my base. I only had probably like 10 or 15 of them. When I turned them off, it seemed to improve it. So that might be another issue. In addition to that, I really hope they address the upgrade system. I and many others have been providing many suggestions on how you can improve the upgrade system. There's a lot of cool weapons in the game. There's a lot of cool different options you could use for weapon and armor combinations and stuff like that. But the reality is most people are not going to be able to take advantage of hardly any of them because the upgrade system is currently so limiting. By the time you get the ability to craft the tier 2 and tier 3 upgrade rocks, it's just too late in the game, especially the tier 3. And most people are going to finish the game without even being able to experience having a fully powered weapon. I'd also like to see talk about increasing the buffs and perks for consumables, armor, and weapons. If you've been following any of the chatter on Discord, watching my streams, checking Reddit or whatever, you'll probably notice that a lot of the buffs we get from foods, armors, weapons, mutations, and stuff like that, for the most part, they're very underwhelming. Whether they be a 1% increase, a 2%, 5%, something like that, it's things that are just really not going to be noticeable. I've been talking about this for a long time. I feel like the perks and buffs should be increased substantially, even like at the very least doubling them, so that when you're actually using them, you can actually feel them. And it's not just like a placebo where you don't even really know you think something's happening, but you're really not noticing it. And then last but not least, I really hope they mention updating the UI. So they did talk about updating the UI with all the descriptions for status effects and perks. Right now, if you go into the game's UI, you click on some of the weapons and armors and mutations and stuff like that, or even the food buffs, and you'll go into the status effect thing and it won't even tell you what it is. So they definitely need to update that. So that's all included. And then honestly, like I've been saying all along, I really hope they add the actual numbers to the game. The numbers have been data mined. They're on Discord. They're on Reddit. People have been sharing them in videos. I might end up doing some videos on them as well. But the numbers are there. We all know what the numbers are. So there's not going to be a way to hide what the meta is or what the best options are. So just put them in the game so everybody can take advantage of them. And you don't have to go to YouTube or some other social media site to figure out what's the best option and which things are not worth using. So those are the things I hope to see in the update. If they mention new content, I mean, I'm not going to be disappointed, but I will kind of be disappointed because I really think the foundation of the game needs to be worked on more in the short term before thinking about putting any kind of new content outside of like cosmetic stuff, which they already mentioned. They have mentioned they were going to be adding more stuff bugs and wall mounts for the bugs, and then possibly new building things like vertical half walls and stuff like that. If that stuff gets added, that's not a big deal. I don't think that's going to take too much time. That's mostly artwork and stuff like that. But the actual like dev time, I would really like that to be seen on improving the game's performance, balancing, and just the foundation of the game so that in the future, if they do decide to do like a massive DLC or perhaps even do a sequel down the road, they'll have the foundation to be able to build upon it and not have to constantly be working or struggling with dealing with the existing way the game works right now. So anyway, those are the things I would like to hear. I know it's probably not what you want to hear. Let me know what you think is most important, what you would like to hear in the update down in the comments down below. If you found this video informative, make sure to hit the like button. Here's another video you might want to watch as well.